Education is the most powerful tool to empower people and bring positive change around them. Staying true to Mahindra's philosophy of RISE, volunteers at Mahindra Research Valley go to St. Mary's School every Saturday to teach kids basics of English.
We have started the ESOP and CSR activities in the year 2013 and 14 in a small way, and over a period of 2 to 3 years we have conducted a lot of activities in the areas of education, health and environment. So this year we are giving emphasis for education of children. We are going to a school in nearby place called Changalpet, where we are teaching 64 kids in English skill.
When I joined ESOPs, I was a bit unsure. I didn't know Tamil, so I didn't know how to express my views, how to convey my thoughts to the children. I didn't know whether they will get my thing, what I'm saying. So that is what prompted me to take unconventional means. We used a lot of actions, we used a lot of gestures. Even we used the cue cards and use videos in our laptops to show them what actually is going on in the reality. So they can associate the knowledge of, for example, has, have, or the cars, dogs and cats. They can associate those things with the pictures itself.
Saturdays at school are completely packed with many activities. It begins with phonetic song, homework checking, previous week test paper discussion, and distribution of prize to the toppers. After a short break, kids are taught new lessons and the day ends with a test. At regular intervals, kids are shown motivational videos and are encouraged to give speeches to improve their public speaking skills.
The process is well defined and it is hassle-free. Lesson plan, test paper, homework and everything. All these works are done prior to the Saturday class and it is communicated properly to every volunteers in Friday meeting. So that is why I find spending quality time with the students, which I always wanted to.
Thanks to the lessons learned from the past 3 years, now the process has been standardized.
3 months into the classes, there were numerous roadblocks. The primary concern was the diversity of proficiency among the kids. There were kids in 6th and 7th who could barely identify a few sentences in English, and at the same time we had kids in 3rd and 4th who could read or sometimes even speak a few sentences. Such was the diversity. The other major concern was regarding the measurement of impact. Yes, there were signs of improvement, but it was frustrating to not be able to quantify it accurately. As it is, a weekly model of teaching sometimes led to the kids to come up blank to the class or to not be able to fully recall the lessons of the previous class. Hence, it was a major realization that it was very much essential to give sufficient homework and to ensure that the kids work them out at home. And lastly, working with volunteers who were full-time employees meant that they could not be available every single week. So you had different volunteers teaching on different weekends. This particular aspect forced us to move towards a standardized way of teaching.
All the preparation for the Saturday classes are carried out during the weekdays. On Monday and Tuesday, test papers are corrected and analyzed. Lesson plan is finalized and nomination mail is sent by Wednesday. On Thursday, volunteer allocation and logistics are planned. Then comes the Friday meeting, where all the volunteers are briefed about the lesson plan.
For every work now, we have standardized the processes. We have different teams for different type of works. Now we are able to measure our impact more effectively because of the regular tests which we are having. Moreover, volunteers are not clueless on what to teach on Saturday because we have Friday meeting. Another important fact is, today we observed that kids are asking us to have tests, which means they are also into the process.
I feel happy because all the way you are coming and teaching, and I see in the classrooms also my children are improving. Slowly they are improving speaking also small words in English.
I see them coming early also sitting for these classes and they wait for you. And once they see you, they are very happy and they are very attentive.
After the smooth execution of the Saturday classes, team doesn't stop there. On every Sunday at Mahindra Technical Academy, team imparts computer skills to the kids from the nearby village.
Simultaneously, we are conducting computer classes in MRB for 20 students who were also part of our English classes over a period of last 2-3 years. And we feel they have attained a proficiency level and we should discontinue their English classes and give them some skill development. That is how we have now decided to go for computer classes.
The genesis of the computer classes at MR started with the simple question: how can we make learning a self-sustainable and continuous process among the children? The answer to this question can be found in the use of technology, especially the computer and app-based learning. To further that, Dr. Sugata Mitra, professor at Newcastle University, gave a TED talk wherein he showed kids from all walks of life learning some of the new and very difficult concepts on their own without a prior knowledge of computer and English per se. So all these provoked a thought, why can't we replicate the same at MRV? So we started teaching basic computer knowledge to the kids of standard 6, 7th and 8, with the constant thrust on enabling them, empowering them to learn any other subject using this knowledge. So without further ado, team constituted, infrastructure was set in place, professor from the SRM University was also consulted and started developing the material, and all the team is waiting eagerly every Sunday to meet the kids and see their charm. Based on the lessons taught on that class, worksheets are designed to give hands-on practice to the kids. All of their works are well documented and their progress is also recorded. And the day ends with the kids having lunch with the volunteers. The scholar says that significant learning comes from the significant relationship. The same is also reflected from the bonds which the kids share with the volunteers.
Many people ask me what motivates me to come to ESOP classes every weekend. I consider it as more as a responsibility and commitment, and which is also a guiding principle for all of us.
Those who have the ability to take action.
It is their responsibility to act,
to motivate,
to educate,
to enable,
To fulfill.
to encourage,
To challenge conventions.
to think alternatively,
to drive positive change,
and to rise.